night.
Ed, all those accolades are great, but we're talking about 2019. This is a new, young Lakers team. Let's see what kind of effort they bring on the floor tonight.
Let's do it here from Staples Center. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Simmons into the front court. He'll run the offense.
Screen coming, screen.
To Tobias Harris. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
LeBron, tough matchup against Butler. To Kyle Kuzma, going to launch beyond the arc, and it's Harris who's able to clear the rebound. Simmons with it, up by 3. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Beyond the arc for 3, and he buries it. Jay, the system produces once again.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Harris to Simmons, driving right to the basket. And he'll go to the foul line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Ben Simmons has got 2 shots coming. 56% for his career. First one, count it. So he hits the first, misses the second. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by JaVale McGee. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. A drive by Butler, but his shot won't fall.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
He made his first effort, but not that time. Here's Simmons with it up top. Leads 3. Fires the 3. He made his first effort, but not that time. Throws it down.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Simmons to Embiid. From the outside, no good. Across the timeline comes James. Down by 1. JaVale McGee to James. Here comes the screen. No good. Defense catching a break there. Simmons with it. Looking to make something happen. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. Joel Embiid. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
LeBron James, guarded by Jimmy Butler. It's a big finish.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Proud City.
Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Screen coming.
For Los Angeles, number 9, Rajon Rondo.
To McConnell.
Right.
5 on the shot clock for Philadelphia. From the painted area, won't go down. Hart. To McConnell. Nothing going here on that drive.
1 minute remaining in
Lays it up and in.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Into the front court comes Rondo. Just under a minute to go in what's been a hotly contested first quarter. To Caldwell Pope. Has a look. Add 2 points to the board.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
McConnell to Butler. Nothing going here on that drive. And a nice finish at the rim.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
That's going to be out of bounds off of Rondo. Rises for the slam.
That's how you punctuate a good first quarter. 3 more left to go, but you've set the momentum for the second.
Ball. This is all me. I'm here. I got ball.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. After one, it's the visiting Sixers who are out on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
Yeah, both teams have came out. They played with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
Now pass stolen by the Sixers.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
McConnell. Butler. The Sixers with 4 to shoot. Kentavious Caldwell Pope snatching it out of the air. Couldn't keep it in. Off Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Butler. Count the triple. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
Here comes the screen. McConnell to Butler. Nothing going here on that drive. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Jimmy Butler for 2. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws.
entering the game for the Lakers. Number 3, Josh Hart.
Got ball.
Caldwell Pope matched up with James Ennis. A big finish at the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Nothing going here on that drive. Embiid. It's good. That's the kind of guy you allow to beat you. It doesn't go their way.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans could never do, even if you're not known for it.
Here comes the screen. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to cement his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Gets it in the left corner. Butler. That's off the side of the rim, no good. It's James controlling the offense.
Come on, help get me out.
Probing the defense. Here comes the screen. And look out.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Butler into the front court. Leads 4. To Simmons. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Nope. First one does not go. Knocks down the second after missing the first.
Subbing in for Philadelphia, number 1, Mike Scott. 2 minutes remaining.
LeBron into the front court. 5-point game. Now a steal by Philly. To Butler. Nothing going here on that drive. Brandon Ingram with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Ball. Kyle Kuzma. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Oh, Ben Simmons. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA Awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Simmons. To Embiid. Butler. Harris to the basket, but his shot stays out. 4-3. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Hey, watch this screen. I got him.
Tight space with the crossover. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. The quarter comes to an end. The 76ers have the lead. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. In the front court comes Simmons. It's an 8-point lead. Oh, emphatic slam.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Ball off the mark. Simmons into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Here comes the screen. Simmons to Embiid. Joel Embiid. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Ooh, if I had that kind of vertical, I'd be throwing it off the glass and showing it out. But the coaching staff is probably okay with the easy lay right there.
Ball. To James. To Ball. JaVale McGee. Here's LeBron for two. Knocks it down from mid-range.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Simmons with it. Lead stands at 10. To Butler. Here's a chance from long range. You on top. Jimmy Butler, contested three. He buries it.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
And finishes strong. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Redick to Tobias Harris. The drive, right to the basket. Oh, he had him there for a second. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
To Ball from long range. Lonzo Ball connects. They sag off someone whose shot is only improving, and Lonzo delivers.
And your big is the one making that happen. Every time he's involved in a PNR, he's slipping it, forcing that guy from the weak side to come down to help. Quick skip passes equal threes in the bank.
And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Los Angeles has the basketball. James to Ball.
Get down, half court, hands off, hands off.
It was right there. JaVale McGee. Deep left corner. Trying to cash in. Wide open look. Won't go. To Embiid. Oh, great defense there. Forcing the pickup. Slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. That's a 5-second violation. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. No good, but 2 shots coming up for Joel Embiid.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
First. Goes 2 for 2. James into the front court. In the slam.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Hey, locked up, locked up. She's coming right, she's coming.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries the 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
LeBron into the front court. Down a bundle. Too much contact. And free throws coming.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 73%. Can't connect on the first free throw. Oh, he missed them both. McConnell to Embiid. Throws it down. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Lakers at the controls right now. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Butler. That's off the side of the rim. Short. To James. Missed a wide open look. Butler to bring it up. His guys hold a commanding lead. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
Oh, had him going there for a second. Oh, bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal. Ends score. Strong take.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete, and the 76ers have to be feeling good. It's Lakers ball as we start the 4th quarter, and not a whole lot you could do in this situation other than give it your best shot.
And players don't like to hear this, Ed, but the reality of the matter is this is a character-building opportunity. Yes, you may lose this game, but that does not mean that you do not fight each and every possession.
Embiid fires the 3, buries the wide-open 3. That's too easy.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Brandon Ingram is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 65% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. And he misses the second. Sixers have the basketball. Simmons to Embiid. Stuffs it down with authority.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Not going down here. Here's Simmons with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. Stuffs it down with authority.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Fine to shoot. Yes, and a foul. Hell of a chance at a 3-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Whoops, that won't go. Simmons with it. He'll run the offense. LeBron with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Nothing going here on that drive. James to Caldwell Pope. James, add 2 points to the board.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Nothing going here on that drive. Has a chance, gets a look, can't hit. Shot from the lane won't go. Simmons to Embiid. Short jumper off the mark. James to Ball. James to Kyle Kuzma. Oh, he had him there for a second. James. Joel Embiid with a piece. That's his 3rd block this evening.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
James to Caldwell Pope. James to Caldwell Pope. Now pass stolen by the Sixers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
You've got to get that one to go. Ingram guarded by Ennis. To James. For three, he's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never be five.
New blood coming in for both sides. It's a 5-second violation. It's James controlling the offense. Lets it fly from long range. Misfires. It's no good. To Embiid. Takes stock of the floor. James to Kyle Kuzma. And he buries it.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
JaVale McGee to James. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Kuzma. To Ball. JaVale McGee. To Ball. JaVale McGee. James buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Up 5 seconds. James gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Kuzma. Butler. Not sure what that was all about. It's no good. James. Sixers able to clear the rebound. Embiid. Wild shot there. Predictably misses. Going to launch beyond the arc. No good. That misses with 2 seconds to go. The Sixers are victorious as they get a good win on the road. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
keep the lights on. I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight, son. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight, son. First off, bow down, cause this feel like midnight club at D-Town. What's up? Double additional keys in the ignition. My hat tipping, Dontrell Willis with the feet kicking, knees